During the equinox, the spiritual energy body of Mother Earth blooms open to receive an influx of celestial light. This light flows directly into our energy bodies and helps us to integrate big spiritual upgrades for our ascension into higher consciousness. Dial in because I have channeled some crucial messages for you from the angels and can't wait to share them with you. Hi everyone, Sarah Hall here. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Spiritual Ascension Energy Update. In this video, we're going to talk about the 5 crucial things you need to know about the September Equinox energy shift. Let's dive right into it. The first thing you need to know is that light codes are streaming into the planet at an accelerated frequency right now. You may be wondering, what are light codes? Well, light is a carrier for consciousness and information. Light codes refers to the encoded spiritual information carried within rays of light. According to the angels, cosmic light infused with very high consciousness and intelligence is currently flowing into our planet by way of our sun. The nature of this light intelligence is high-level unity consciousness. Unity consciousness is exciting for so many reasons, but 3 that we'll highlight right now are: Number 1, unity consciousness raises humanity's level of empathy. It does this because as we realize that we are all one with each other, we also begin to realize that our well-being is universal. In other words, what is genuinely and truly good for you is good for me too. As we realize this, we are more empowered to work together in harmony to create a more nurturing and supportive world. Number 2 is that unity consciousness raises humanity's level of understanding regarding the nature of the universe. Unity consciousness empowers us to perceive the harmonious patterns that connect all things in nature, including physics, mathematics, our biology, our natural environment, and so much more. Unity consciousness thus empowers us to discover new scientific truths, develop new technology, and create from a higher level of harmony with the universe's perfectly ordered programming. And finally, number 3 is that unity consciousness creates mass spiritual awakening in which more people are capable of perceiving the spirit realm and directly connecting with spiritual beings across multiple dimensions. This empowers us to receive the love, wisdom, and guidance of the spirit realm and nourish our hearts and souls with it. Now remember, as Mother Earth's energy body blooms open and receives this high influx of light codes, our energy bodies will be receiving those light codes too. This is going to activate and awaken many people to dormant knowledge that is already stored within your DNA. According to the angels, that which many of us call God is already within us. Therefore, all that God is and does is encoded within our essence, meaning that we have access to all the divine wisdom and knowledge we'll ever need right now. All we need to do is activate that wisdom and knowledge in order to start accessing it. And yep, you guessed it, this influx of light codes is activating that divine knowledge within. Some signs that this is happening to you can include experiencing increased sensitivity, increased emotional, spiritual, or physical level healing, or receiving big personal insights, revelations, or messages from the spirit realm. You may also experience a need to sleep more, challenges with sleeping, tingling or vibrating sensations in your body, or any of the physical sensations I outlined in my Ascension Symptoms video here. You can also find the link in the description below. Know that these light codes have big potential to activate inspired realizations and ideas for your life purpose too, especially if your soul's purpose for this lifetime includes doing things like healing work, spiritual teaching, environmentalism, developing new technology, particularly if that new technology has to do with light or water, and helping others in general. As this light comes in, it is lifting you to a higher trajectory for your spiritual ascension path, accelerating your realization and fulfillment of your soul's purpose, and increasing your alignment with everything that serves your highest divine good. To help you ground this powerful new light, I recommend connecting with the element of water, getting outside into nature to connect with Mother Earth, and connecting closely with your heart. Just like light, water is a powerful carrier for consciousness and information. Bless your drinking water and spend time bathing or swimming if this is available to you. The water will help your physical body and spiritual energy field to soak in this new light and integrate it with greater comfort and ease. Be sure to ground yourself in nature as well. Go for walks outdoors, stand barefoot upon the earth, or swim in a natural body of water. Mother Earth is an ancient soul with unimaginable intelligence, and her spirit always flows in harmony with the whole universe. When you immerse yourself in untamed nature, your spirit naturally starts flowing in sync with Mother Earth's energy current. And lastly, know that your heart chakra is going to be a huge entry point for these light codes. Breathe deeply into your heart, tune into the divine presence within your heart, and listen for your heart's wisdom and messages. Your heart emits a huge energy field all around you. The more you harmonize with your heart, the more easily you integrate and ground the light codes streaming into it. To help you with this, I created an equinox guided meditation and heart activation, which I left linked for you in the description below. Now, the second big angel message I received for you about this equinox energy shift is all about healing core wounds. Because your heart is at the center of these big energetic upgrades, you'll be guided to face and purge out or heal any big core emotional wounds you've stored in your heart. You see, as new light and consciousness comes into our collective, it is naturally purging out the old, worn out, dysfunctional patterning of our past. This happens because as we receive this new light, our whole being instantly works to calibrate with it. It's as if the light suddenly turns on, the truth is revealed, and we start remembering who we truly are. This means that all that we are not has to go. This includes all the self-limiting concepts you may have developed as a result of core wounds. Some of the things we might see as our heart's upgrade can include becoming more deeply aware of our core wounds, or in other words, better understanding what it is that needs healing at our deepest roots in order to bring health, harmony, and empowerment into our lives. We may also become reminded of childhood traumas or even past life traumas as our intelligence works to heal the consciousness of victimhood, disempowerment, abandonment, lack, or loss. Though it can certainly be temporarily uncomfortable to face and purge out old wounds, for many of us, it is a key step in healing, as this is what will finally set you free and get you in touch with a higher level of joy and well-being. Your angels would like to remind you to stay centered if you find yourself remembering old wounds or processing old emotional pain. Breathe deeply through the feelings, amplify your self-love and self-care, and be sure to remain steadfast in refraining from judging or attaching to the old pain. You don't need judgment, attachment, or intensive analysis to heal. In truth, you need radical self-love, self-compassion, self-forgiveness, and self-acceptance. Be sure to call upon your angels for extra support, hope, and reminders of heaven's love in these moments. Either this healing is going to feel like the best of times or the worst of times, and this is all dependent on how you support yourself through it. If you focus on fear, negative judgment, a victim mindset, or self-criticism, you may have a tough time with this. However, if you remain anchored in love, especially unconditional self-love, then you may just experience liberation, joy, lightness of being, and great empowerment through this healing. The angels' third big message about this equinox energy shift is all about building a new earth. Now, what do we mean by new earth? New earth refers to a higher level of unity consciousness and empathy for our earthly human collective. This higher level of consciousness is the first step in building new earthly structures in our societies, cultures, and way of life that will reflect our unity, greater empathy, and incredible potential to thrive by harmonizing with one another. This new earth is being built gradually over many, many years, and yet it is also evolving at a breathtaking rate. Here are the ways in which the new earth is being built right now. First off, we're receiving big ideas, new technology, and new communication at the level of our minds. This is especially active in those souls who are meant to lead our entry into a new earth, and this might just include you. We're also being guided to ground these big new ideas into our earthly systems and structures. According to the angels, the biggest areas where this is occurring will be related to our relationship with Mother Earth, including issues around clean water and agriculture. As each lightworker and leader in the new earth awakens, we'll see more scientific, spiritual, and social breakthroughs happening globally so that we can come together and do the work to uplift our way of life. This means that old, worn-out systems, including global social structures that have betrayed human kindness or lost touch with the values of the heart, will be put under pressure to collapse. This is very much connected to healing our core wounds because we don't just hold personal individual core wounds, we also hold collective core wounds as a species. We're in a time of healing those collective wounds right now as we face the abuse of power, the unsustainable exploitation of natural resources, and systemic injustice and inequality. Though this can bring hard work and challenges, the angels want you to hold hope and stay anchored in love and life's simple joys. All over the globe, high-frequency geometric energy structures are being built into the spiritual matrix of our shared collective consciousness, and this is helping to accelerate the work we're doing on building a new earth. The angels' fourth big message for this equinox shift is all about higher consciousness. The original state of your consciousness is love. This goes back to your cosmic origins within the heart of the Creator Source, within the fountain of creation for this universe. The origin and destiny of all consciousness is love. The thing that we human beings refer to as love is so much bigger than just a feeling. Love is God. It is our essence, our true nature, and the stuff that nourishes, sustains, and empowers us as sentient beings. That is why we human beings prioritize love as our highest value. Higher spiritual consciousness is all about awakening to love. It's about clearing away all unconscious blockages you may have held against love in the past and allowing love to flow throughout all aspects of your being, beginning with your relationship with yourself. As we enter higher levels or dimensions of consciousness, we're learning to rise into the unconditional love and peace of our spiritual nature. Many human beings are already doing this. You were guided to listen to these words right now by no accident. You were guided here because you are on your way to doing this too. You have the power to be a leader in holding higher consciousness and anchoring heaven on earth. You begin to do this by letting love be the leader of all that you do, see, and choose. The angels' fifth and final message for this equinox shift is all about rebalance. The equinox is a time of year in which we have an equal number of hours between day and night. It represents balance and a shift into a new season or chapter of life. This shift is helping to rebalance your life so that you may experience greater peace and well-being. What is not meant for you is exiting your life, and what is meant for you is amplifying. This means that the karmic scales of balance are shifting for you at this time, bringing forward opportunities to learn important life lessons and upgrade the patterns and themes that dominate each major area of your life. Remember, all of this is in service of taking you to a higher trajectory and guiding in your highest divine good. So don't resist the lessons or fear the change. After all, any challenges that might come with this is only temporary, while the benefits are lasting. One more big area in which we're going to see a rebalance of energies is between masculine and feminine energies. All of us hold both masculine and feminine energies within us. Your masculine side is your doing, giving, thinking, organizing side, while your feminine is your being, receiving, feeling, intuiting, and instinctual side. We need both in balance in order to experience our highest level of personal empowerment. This is both true at the level of individual human beings as well as at a collective social level. If you find that you're usually stuck in one energy more than the other, for example, if you're hyper-focused on doing and productivity to the point that it brings you anxiety and causes burnout, then you'll need to temper your masculine energy and honor your feminine. If you find that you're too passive, ungrounded, or not taking physical action steps towards your dreams, then you'll need to temper your feminine energy and awaken your inner masculine. As you balance the forces within you, your heart will sing with both inspiration and the empowerment to bring that inspiration to life. Remember, you'll receive a big heart chakra upgrade and alignment with this powerful equinox energy in my guided equinox meditation and heart activation, linked for you in the description below. Thank you so much for tuning into these messages. If you enjoyed them, I'd love it if you hit the like button so that more people will be able to find and enjoy these messages too. I'd also love it if you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and comment below to let me know how this resonates with you. I am so honored to be sharing with you. And remember, you are the light of the world, and you are so loved and so very blessed. Bye!